The guy just wanted to talk trash to the White Walker across the ice. He didn't expect what happened next. He basically helped the White Walkers confirm the ice was solid enough to walk on. The one he hit started creeping closer, step by step. The rest of them followed right behind it. They faced thousands of White Walkers. They couldn't win that fight. Even worse, those things barely stayed dead. Right then, a wall of fire lit up behind them. Dany showed up with all 3 dragons to pull them out. Dragonfire is one of the most terrifying forces on the continent. Nobody can tank it, not even the White Walkers. Whole waves of enemies turned to ash. Jon Snow and the others finally saw hope. Then they missed an even deadlier problem. The Night King was way scarier than they ever imagined. Everyone started climbing onto the dragons to get out. The Night King took an ice spear from his soldier and walked forward slow. He stood on the cliff edge and locked onto a dragon in the sky. One dragon got hit and dropped out of the air on the spot. Everybody just froze, because in their minds, dragons were basically unbeatable. Now, the Night King had one-shot a dragon with a single spear. He even looked ready to throw a second one. Jon Snow yelled at Dany to leave now. Then, 2 whites rushed in and dragged Jon under the ice. Dany's instincts screamed to wait a little longer. Then, she saw the Night King gearing up to throw again. She had no choice. She ordered Drogon up and out. But Drogon was huge. He needed time to lift off. That gave the Night King a perfect second shot. He launched the ice spear again. Lucky break, that one missed. That's the only reason they escaped. This battle was a total disaster. They didn't bring Jon back, and they lost a dragon too. That's when Dany finally realized the Night King was a bigger threat than she thought. Afterward, everyone pulled back to the wall. They never expected that catching 1 white would cost them this much. Everyone said they needed to retreat fast. Dany refused to leave. She couldn't shake the feeling Jon wouldn't die that easily. And somehow, Jon Snow was still alive. He clawed his way out of the ice water onto the surface. He still wasn't safe. The White Walker army was still close, and they spotted him fast. In that moment, Jon could barely do anything but wait to die. Then a black-cloaked rider came charging in. He rode hard and swung flaming fireballs, wiping out whites left and right. Jon finally saw the man's face, and he locked up. It was Uncle Benjen, the former Night's Watch leader. Benjen had no time for small talk. He yanked Jon onto the horse and forced him to leave immediately. Benjen stayed behind to hold them off, and you already know how that ends. The cost of this capture mission was brutal. Dany lost 1 dragon. Half the team got taken out by the whites. Benjen didn't make it either. Jon Snow couldn't accept that ending, not even a little, but at least Jon survived. Not long after, he made it back outside the wall. Dany and the others found him. His injuries weren't that bad. A few days of rest would do it. Jon looked at Dany with nothing but guilt in his eyes. Dany didn't regret it, because she chose this herself. And more than that, she already caught feelings for Jon, but they still didn't understand one thing. That captured white wasn't going to change the war. The dragon they lost did. They basically handed the Night King a terrifying new card. Soon, the Night King would have a powerful new mount.